We've got the two audio tracks. Do you remember when you guys opened up that little, like the rubber flap on the back of the camera? You had the two inputs on the back and you put it into input one. So you can imagine what's going on. We've got like two audio tracks, even though it's just one microphone. So I really don't want to get into a situation where I'm having to do two separate effects things or any dissolves or anything each time. It's a real pain. So what I'm going to do is when I drag the clip down, I'm going to right click on it and then do unlink. And what unlinking means is it makes it so I can deal with these things, like the picture and the audio individually. The danger is, because I'm dealing with them individually, I can knock it out of sync. So what I mean by that, if we look at Becky talking, if I shove the picture over to the side of it, it's now going to be out of sync.
What is your excuse? I just can't bother. So busy.
See, the mouths don't line up with the audio. So to get around this, what we do, I drag the picture down, right click on it, unlink. I'm going to delete the bottommost clip because, like I said, that's just a double of the sound. It's just like a weird extra useless thing we don't need. I'm going to select both these two, the picture and the audio, right click on it and then do link. And so now when I move it about, it's going to stay in sync, everything's going to be fine.
Annabelle, this is the 17th week in a row when you've done no homework. What is your excuse?
So now I want to cut to a close-up to hear her talk. So I'm going to find that close-up. Good.
This is the 17th week in a row when you've done no homework. What's your excuse?
I for in, click on the picture, drag it down onto the timeline. Now here's the thing, right? I'm going to do the right click, unlink thing, delete the bottommost one, select both these again, link. Unlike when you're doing picture, when you're doing sound, when the sounds are on top of each other like this, it's going to start mixing all of the sounds together. It's not like when we're doing picture and it's going to cut the topmost picture always. What happens now when I press play is we're going to hear all of the soundtracks going, so it's going to sound a bit of a mess, like this.
I just can't be bothered. Busy.
They're all talking, it's really confusing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the one underneath here. I need to get rid of this extra bit. So new tool for you guys. In the middle of the screen you've got this little toolbox, and if you're not sure which one it is, just hover the mouse over it and it'll give you these things called tooltips to let you know. And this one's called the razor tool. So I'm going to click on that, and now I'm going to just chop it where the new bit of dialogue is. Go back to the arrow, because at the moment I'm still on the choppy. So if I click, I'm going to just like keep chopping it up loads and loads. Imagine I've got a pair of scissors in my hands. I need to turn back to just like the normal sort of hands thing. So selection tool, I'm going to delete that extra guff.
I just couldn't be bothered. I'm busy.
So now, couldn't be bothered, I'm busy. I'm going to find Becky for her response.
I'm just so busy.
Right, well,
I like that look. That looks great, so I for in.
Right, well, I've got no choice but to permanently exclude you from Hereford.
Jesus.
I'm not happy about the 17 weeks.
Trim that back, grab this, click it down to the timeline. Remember, right click, unlink, get rid of the bottom one, select those two, relink it so there's no danger of me knocking it out of sync, and then,
Busy.
Right, well,
and we're good. Take your time, be very, very careful with the audio. Like I said, don't go crazy like